How you doing? It's nice. It's nice to have energy. And I want to thank everybody for bearing with me because if you follow what was going on well, Facebook as well as excuse me. Don't worry, Sharif. Well, no worries. But it was good to finally unbottle stuff that you kept in and you let somebody have it. But anyway, thanks for being here, Sharif. Hey, we got some people in here. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Again, I know that I didn't have a show on Sunday. I didn't have a show on Sunday because I went right from the game, which was overtime. And isn't that great? Isn't that great to go to a game and see my volume's on my phone. Let me turn that off. Apologies here. Um, I would have been on time, but Tito's still late. I actually remember that chirping that we've had the last couple of shows. It was chirping because I needed to change the fire alarm. So I was like, I got to do it. I got to change the fire alarm. So it's like I just got home from work, and I'll try to get through all of these comments. Just got home from work, and I was like, I'm in the studio, and I'm like, and I have a fire alarm as well as a nitrogen dioxide or nitro. One of those alarm for carbon monoxide. I know it's carbon dioxide. No, it ain't. Then Dollar Tree battery, Sheree. Screw you. Them be what is it? The the one with the rabbit that goes boom boom, boom but the good ones, right? I don't do Dollar Tree, man. Come on. And by the way, these were the batteries that have been in here since this studio was done, so it's been a couple years. You know what I'm saying? Don't slam me. I'm not cheap. You know that. You know that better than most. But the point being again, because Shreve's got me off kilter. So I went and got the alarm, and I got it off the top, and I took the batteries out, and then, but it was still kind of chirping, and then I was like, I pushed test. Big mistake. Because when I pushed test, the alarm with the Brinks Home Security, that went off. So I got that turned off, and I got the, and then they called, of course. Hey, we saw a fire, or we heard a fire alarm, or we were notified of a fire alarm in your house. And I'm like, yeah, we're good. I said the issue is that now my keypad is still has like all these alarm things on it. And I'm like, so I wanted to get that squared away. So I'm on the phone with them. I said, hey, can you tell me how to get back to the regular keypad? And the young lady was like, no, I gotta send you to technical support. Do I got any Greg Luzinski merch? No. I want some Greg. Oh, I got a Greg Luzinski jersey. Love Greg Luzinski. Awesome as hell. The Bull. Great stuff. The Bull. Anyway, so I'm on hold, and I'm like, I got to do a show. So I turned off my phone. So I got to call them after the show so I can get everything squared away. And I was like a couple minutes late. Tito's still late. Tito is still late. So let's go up to some of these comments. And I appreciate everybody being in here. I saw some people that are here. All right. Yee. Thor. I know who that is. Thor, thanks for being here, partner. Jack Ken is in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Sharif, as we know, is in the house. D. Menace, thank you for being here. Tony Bova, thank you. Thanks again for signing my flag on the tree. No worries, man. No worries. I am a TBH president of a chapter that kind of exists. But as I tell everybody, I tell TBH, I tell Nomads, I tell all the other clubs, tell like what is it? Las Tombados, Velosos, everybody. And I know I'm forgetting a bunch of people. I support everybody. So if you want to send me anything that from your club, I'm going to wear it. I'm going to wear it because I am all about the nation. And there's a little bit of, not a little bit, there's some dissension in the groups. And I don't play that. So, Tony, I will sign your flag anytime. And thank you for asking me. And I have no problem doing it. Robert Pena. Yarg! Good to see you. Cool Kev's in the house. Thank you. See who else we got here. Sean Johnson, Raider Nation, Josh Jacobs, Beast, pay the man. I agree. But I also agree with the reason why was because the Raiders wanted to see if Josh could stay healthy this year. And therein lies the rub. His best game, I'm sure, as a pro, a record breaker. He had more yards himself, 303, than 6 other football teams had in offense this past Sunday. Pay the man. But he's also listed as questionable for this Sunday. And if you think that he's going to play against the Rams next Thursday after a game this Sunday, if he plays this Sunday, I don't think he is. He needs to be. He needs to heal up because we're going to need him for next year and all that goes with it. And again, I am a big supporter of Josh Jacobs. And Sharif, you know who I told off. Who we got here? Big Dre. Hey, there we go, Big Dre. Salute, Captain Jack. Thank you for coming to Seattle and coming to hang out at our events. Partner, it was my pleasure. It was my pleasure to come up there. Tony Bova says the same thing. No, I felt I love seeing everybody, and I say this, and I mean this. Being here on YouTube and Facebook, and when I do put on Instagram, and I'm not on Instagram tonight. I wish they would figure that out. And I'm on what is it? I'm on Twitter. Couple of the different Facebooks, a couple YouTubes. Being here with family, I get more wonderfulness and love from family than I do when I'm home because I don't have a lot of people here close that I get positivity from. So Sharif knows this, and Vanessa knows this. Kenna knows this. Big Dre doesn't, and if you don't know it, I'm telling you, I appreciate you. My salute to you because this is positive for me mentally and for my health. I mean it. Andrew Wells, are you coming back to Las Vegas on Sunday so we can win? The answer is yes. But I found out today that I hadn't booked my airline reservations when I was like, so I had to do that. The last little bit when I got off work today, I had to call Southwest, and I was like, I don't have arrangements, do I? She goes, no. I said, well, I got to make them here. So I did, but because it was late, I'm like, do I get enough miles? Like miles. She goes, yeah, you can do the first one, which was good because the first one was like $725. I'm like, ooh, that cost. So I wiped out, whipped out. Excuse me while I whip this out. No, different movie. I wiped out a lot of my miles, but I got my flight from here, and it's not direct, but it is on the same plane. So I go from here to Nashville, Nashville to Vegas, get in at 10 something in the evening. Wait, let me do this. Let me do this. 10 something in the evening, Friday. So if I'm not wiped out, then I can do some. Hey Thor, what are you doing on Friday? Let's find out. So so I got that through miles, and I paid for my other flight back, which is only $400, which ain't bad. And then I come back on Monday, and we're good. And actually at a decent hour, like I think that's at 10 o'clock at night local, so I don't have to stress out all that different thing. But again, thank you and hello to everybody. It's in here. Raider at Vanessa. Hola, mi capitan. Hola, mi amor. Vanessa, Raiderette. Good to see you, honey. The Dollar Tree batteries. You know what I said about that. If nitrogen, no, it's a carbon whatever. Thanks for the Raider history lesson. Oh yeah, I was Tony Bova. I was talking about Jim Otto's original number. So we talked about that. Do the Raiders give Jacobs a new contract or franchise tag him? The answer is he will let us know. Excuse me. He will let us know if he's amenable. I think that they will talk to him and they will possibly put him on the franchise tag, but work a new contract, because you got to be able to work that contract. And then we got to see what we got going on. And we talked about Greg Luzinski. You got any Greg Luzinski merch? I'd like to see that. Can we win out? Sure. We have a 50% possibility every game of winning. A 50% possibility every game of winning. So if we win, we win out, we win out. That'd be great. Jay, love you, honey. Good to see you in here. Thank you. Gary Lapointe. Hey, Gary, thank you there, Shipmate. Shipmate, glad that trip you pulled out of your was it epic as it was, and it didn't rain at the game. Yes, and now I have a conundrum, and I'm going to let you guys know this. I want to see how many people noticed stuff. If you saw the picture that's on I think it's in Las Vegas Review Journal, my game duds, right? My Sunday game duds. I was wearing a different hat. I was wearing my Saturday hat. Why? Because my regular game hat is like a pressed cardboard felt with all my pins on it. And I didn't want it to get, if it got rained on, it would have been a bitch to get dry. So I brought my old hat. Literally the hat from last year, the old one, the same one that I stripped off a lot of the pins, not all, but I stripped off a lot of the pins. But I said, you know what? I'm going to wear my Saturday hat, which is what I was wearing on Sunday. So now I have a conundrum. Do I wear that hat on Sunday to keep the thing going? Because remember, I'm superstitious as hell. Or was it just the one-off because it was Seattle and I'm going to go back to my regular game day hat? So I think I'm going to go back to the regular game day hat, but I have a conundrum because I am one of those people that used to wear, lucky this and lucky that. Yeah, Dre, thank you. I do support everyone. Jay again. I am Switzerland of the Raider Nation. I'm cool with everyone. I'm cool with most people. Most people. Thor, you know what I'm saying. I'm cool with most people. And the ones I'm not cool with, I don't put on blast, at least not publicly. At least not publicly. I put them on blast privately. And that's the way it should be. Glad you pulled out of your ad. Was epic. It was epic. Thank you, Dad. Robert Pena again. Furpo. Jimmy Furpo's in here. Jay, I saw in here. Salute the Raider at Vanessa. Yeah. He'll play. Good. I want to see. I want to see him play. It was so nice to have you out in Colorado. We got the W. It's because the Raiders are playing better. Bourbon, thank you for being here. Good to see you, Bourbon. And there's Thor again. Thor, I hope your show went good last night. I went to bed early. I was going to do a show, but I was too tired. Thanks again. Much love to you as well, Dre. Jacobs is not practicing this week to heal. Yes, that's the way it should be. Let's see here. Oh, Jay, I love you too. I do. I love you too. And here's somebody else. I love my Carrie. Love you, Carrie. Thank you for being here. Death Hands is in the house. Hey, bro. Big one back to you and your esposa. Su linda y especial esposa. Mi amigo Death Hands. Cuídate por ti siempre. Wow. Murph's in the house. Looking forward to seeing you next month at the Blitnikoff dinner. You guys know already. And he is here on YouTube. And I'm sorry it took a while. I go down the list, Murph. We all know about Raiders Fan Radio. And again, I'm sorry it's taking a while to get there, Murph. I didn't see you in the chat until now. Thank you, sir. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you, sir. And I gotta get some. I want to get one of your shirts so I can wear that sometime. Captain, what day you get in? I will get in Friday at 10 o'clock. Salutes the Murph. There's got Carrie some more in there. Jason Dean Hunter is in the house. Yep. Anthony Provencio says uncensored. Yes, it is uncensored. Wait. Whipped out what? Yep. Excuse me while I whip this out. We all know. Say hi to Chihuahua, Mexico. Chihuahua, Mexico! Viva la Chihuahua! Viva Mexico! Viva mi español audience! I don't know how to say audience in Spanish. Salute with the salutes from Jay and Carrie. Probably hanging out with Al Thompson. Oh, okay. Let me know. I get in like probably 11. Maybe I'll have the flight. It won't be on time. We'll see. Salute to everybody. Salute to Murph and Thor and Kev and Murph and Bourbon and Thor. What's the link? I'll tell you that in a minute, Sharif. Flyers up 2-1. Nice. Jimmy Farrell's in the house. As soon as I saw they were playing the Islanders today, I said I knew that Jimmy Farrell is. How about the boys? They pulling out the win in the World Cup. I love that. No, Hollywood didn't sit on. Hollywood wasn't there. Hollywood missed that game. Might rain Sunday. Yeah, but I'll be inside. But for Vegas, since it's indoors, I will put the what is it? The plastic that I had for Jacksonville. I will wear that outside and then take the plastic off when we go inside. So that I just have to do about that. Go game day hat. Stick with legend. Okay, thank you there, Murph. So there it is. The regular hat. It was a one-off. The one-off. I wore it last week in Denver. I wore the Saturday hat 2 days ago. Was this Tuesday? Only because it was Seattle and it would have been easier to get dry had it rained. All right. Most, that's right. Most. I don't get along with everybody, but I don't dime everybody out. I don't dime anybody out publicly. Yep, and Carmen did get it, and that's it. Let's see. Bourbon Country, Cap is a true gentleman and scholar. Thank you. Twan's in the house. Thank you there, Twan. Boy, there's a lot of people in here. I like this. Felice Central. Oh, I got to get to. I got to see everybody saying hi. That would be so effed up if the Raiders franchise Jacobs next year. It's a matter of if you lock them up and renegotiate, because people do lock them up and then negotiate the contract. I got three. I need some Smurf shirts. Smurf, save me a 3X when we get out there for the Blitnikoff, and let me know how much it is. Got to hear my grito at TBH Denver. That's a Superhood tailgate. Nice name. That is Thor. And a Diaz. Permission to come aboard for sure. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you, James. All proceeds go to the One Nation Foundation. Yeah, great stuff. Name my old tag and a new YouTube channel. Great, great, great. Al's Ghost, thank you for being in here. I think I'm caught up. And you'll bring one with me next month. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm caught up. It took me a bit. Please share. Like if you can. I appreciate the likes. I really do. I appreciate the likes. Please share. Let folks know, hey, we're hanging out with Captain Jack. After two, count them, two great overtime wins, which I was there for both of them. I was there for both of them. China just popped in too. Thank you. Cool. Crazy Cooter's in the house. Holy shnikes. Crazy Cooter, my good friend Todd, Vikings fan. Skull, brother. Good to see you. It's on us over here. Oh, dude, no. Murph, whatever I can. And I hope those drops are working out for you, because, and here's the other thing, and I'm saying this because I mean it. I love it. I do my shows, which I do the Wild Wild West show on Wednesday at 7:30, and then I do the NFL Nation Live show at 9 p.m. on Wednesday, and it's opposite Raider Fan Radio, but I'm locked in on those times. Because trust me, I would do more and would be on more often. I would, because I am not gonna disrespect my boy Murph. I'd be on more often. I just need to call in more often, but I get so busy, and Murph knows this. Murph knows this. So thank you for keeping me a 3X, brother. Thank you. What are your thoughts about the Vikings and the Jets? We'll see. Those drops are some of our favorites. Yeah. I won't say it here, even though it's uncensored. Chronicles of the Black Hole. My shipmate is out here as well. That is the one and OG Jack Daniel. Normally we do a show on Tuesday, but I spoke with OG a little while ago, and I told him that we will work on our shows. So he's taking a night off. But we are uncensored, so that means he can call in. China's here. Those drops are some of our favorites. OG Jack Daniel, salute. Sunday was crazy. I was at Circa. Everyone, okay. God damn, too many comments. That's awesome. I got a message from an old friend of yours tonight. Tell her to stop contacting me, please. Understood, Ed. I'll see what I can do. I will see what I can do. Somebody's calling in. Okay, wait. Don't call in yet. Don't call in yet. So, somebody's calling in. Don't call in yet, please. Doing well. Hi, OG. Salute. What's happening? Salute. Got to run, do show prep. Love y'all. Hey, Raider Fan Radio. Salute to Murph. Thank you, sir. Thank you for bringing the shirt. And I will see you at the Blitnikoff. Make sure you guys are supporting Raider Fan Radio. We're for all their endeavors. Salute to Murph. Thank you. And I love Murph, man. Murph and the boys. And actually, the young lady that's with him too. I can't remember. What's her name? Oh my God, what's her name? I can't remember her name. She's awesome. We do show Monday nights for sure. Definitely come check us out. Then either Thursday or Friday night. Okay. Obviously, everybody knows about Raider Fan Radio, so go over there. Superhood Tailgate featuring the RNDC. That are shows, like I said, here, I'm putting that on as well. That is Thor And Michelle. Okay, good, Michelle. That's it. I have CRS disease. Michelle. Tell Michelle I said hi. And it's your whole crew. The whole crew. They're just awesome. Michelle and Murph, and then there's Uncle what's his nose, and then Jeff, right? Jeff. I wanted to. Okay, wait. There's the guy that looks like Rob Ryan, and that's Uncle Mosh, right? Uncle Mosh. So that's Uncle Mosh, Jeff, and then Jeff's kid's on there sometimes. Yeah, I watch when I can. So it's Jeff's kid, Uncle Mosh, and Michelle Sweat, if I'm not mistaken. That is her full name. So yeah, make sure you do the Superhood Tailgate, do their shows, go to their YouTube channel. Obviously, go out to Raider Fan Radio. Thank you for watching me here, and be sure to check out obviously Chronicles of the Black Hole. Where's that? I just saw it up here. Where's Chronicles? I just had it. Where? Gosh darn it, man. Yeah, I know it's uncensored, but okay, got to get back to work. Have a great night. Thank you there, darling. Carrie Walton, love you as well. I'll take that as a no. No, you can call in. I'm just saying, just because it's uncensored doesn't mean that I'm going to put the blast out all the time. I cuss like a sailor. Everybody knows that. So we got all the salutes out, right? I hope we do. Raiders Fan Radio is awesome. It's cool. That's for sure. Did you see Abram got waived by the Packers? Yes. So that means he's coming at you live. Thank you there, Rich. Appreciate that. Let me get the link up. So before I get the link up, okay, so copy. If you want to come into the show, and it's Tuesday, and the Flyers are playing right now, aren't they? Yeah, because they were up. Let me see if I can get the Flyer game on, because I got to watch something. And I didn't even have the TV. Again, I was on hold with do the Raiders pass on Carr next year? We don't know. Thanos, wait 1 second. Let me see if I can get the hockey on real quick. We got, Jason Dean's also back there. Thank you, both of you gentlemen. We'll get you on in order. Thanos is up first. It's great, man. It's great. Okay, so let me get my Flyer game on, and then I'll have something to watch while I'm on with y'all. Okay. Hurricanes, Lightning at Bruins. They were getting beat. Anyway, Panthers at Flames. Crap. What channel is it on? Huh. Well, there's somebody's calling me on the phone. Wait. Okay. Wait. Let me get the phone line up too. Okay. We're gonna get Black Thanos on. Somebody was calling me on my phone, but after a few, I got the vibe. Yeah, of course, Anthony. Okay. Black Thanos, shipmate, how you doing? Oh, I don't got any of my other prop things up. What's going on, man? And let me get my other signs up. Give me a mic check, brother, so I know you're alive.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Hoorah! What's going on, Bubba?
Great. First off, I'm happy for you and the rest who were in attendance this past Sunday, because it's felt like it's been forever. Reminds me of the Eddie Murphy joke in Raw when he says, if you're starving and somebody throws you a cracker, that's the best damn thing you had in your life. And it wasn't that long ago where half of the nation was accusing this team of tanking. I never bought into that, but that was an easier thing for them to digest than just the grim reality that we just wasn't quite good enough, or our execution was lacking. However, 4-7 is still 4-7. Great game. Jacobs is everything I've said he was since 2019. We would have beat the Bengals in January had we fed him a little more, but that's a done issue. I'm happy for him that he's vindicating himself, and he has a history of playing hurt. The last game in Oakland, he wasn't supposed to play, but he knew what it meant to the city, and he went out there. People forget that. But, so that's coming from an institution like Alabama. they're bred a little different. They expect consistency, excellence, and winning. This, less than excellent stuff is kind of new to him. But
Mhm.
nonetheless, I do think this team has a good chance at beating the Chargers, mainly because the Chargers are like 28 against the run. And if Jacobs, as well as maybe Abdullah, can continue that trend and we go through the run, we have a good shot. Plus the familiarity factor. However, Herbert isn't a guy who's shaken up easily. He's fucking ice water under pressure. The way he came back and beat an Arizona team that embarrassed us in a home opener was just amazing. But that's what he does. So it's going to be entertaining. And also, Derek Carr's old friend is coming back to visit him, Khalil Mack, who always makes his presence known when he comes over to visit. You can love him, hate him, or whatever, but he makes his presence known. I think no one can disagree with that. But let's be honest, Cap, before we fly off the handle,
Mhm.
we beat the Broncos, which we always do twice. We beat the Texans, whoop-de-doo, and we beat a career backup in Geno Smith and a Seahawks defense that's 28 and third down efficient. On third down. So as you saw the Raider offense just chugging along, you were saying, where was this been all this year? Keep in mind, Seattle's 28 in defense on third down. That's about as bad as it gets. But we took advantage of that wisely, and we squeezed out the victory. This is the same team that you and I was in New Orleans and saw lay down like Alan Carpet. Same team Jacksonville beat up on. Same team that didn't do nothing the second half against the Cardinals. So, I just can't get overly excited. It's like a man beating up on a woman and give her some flowers and everything's supposed to be all right. No, it isn't.
Okay,
So,
well, now let me ask a question because I knew you were going to piss in the Wheaties.
I'm a man of logic, Cap. You know that.
I got you.
I grew up in a different era, Cap. Winning used to be expected, not hoped for.
Oh, okay, I got you. But let me ask a question now. What team on our schedule is legitimate that so when we beat them, you can actually take some of the edge off of, well, we were supposed to beat them, or the Seahawks had the worst defense, and yada yada yada. I get it. Okay, yeah, we beat the Broncos twice, but you're not expected to beat the Broncos sweep. We have swept them the last 3 years, but that's not normal because when we went out before we were, in fact, the last time we were the Oakland Raiders, we went to Denver and lost. Remember that?
Was Peyton the quarterback?
No, it was the last time that we were the Oakland Raiders. We lost
2019, right? Yeah, I was at the home opener that year where we beat them. But yeah, that's one out of what, six games? Okay.
Yeah, we won the last 6 games, so we've swept them all of those times. So I'm asking you legitimately, and Jason, don't go nowhere because you're up next. And Raider Earned, please pull up. And I saw that Crazy Cooter. If you can hit the link, Crazy Cooter, you can be on without video, just like they are. It'd be awesome. Okay. Here's the thing.
All right, your question.
On our schedule, will you come in here and not be negative about?
No, I'm not being negative at all. I said the win feels good, but come on. Am I the one who said the Raiders were tanking a few weeks ago? No.
Okay.
Didn't you have a bunch of people calling you or in your social circle saying that? Or demanding McDaniels get fired? They ready to burn down the house, riots and everything else. Heaven and earth fucking moving over. And yes, we beat Geno Smith and the Seahawks.
Right.
Okay, great. We dug down deep and got that win. Mathematically, I think we would do. But nonetheless, as far as going ahead, like I said, I believe we can beat the Chargers because they suffer against the run. That would be a meaningful step because that's a divisional rival and we got to make ground. So at least we would split with them.
Okay.
San Francisco is a premier defensive unit. If you can do something against them with the Battle of the Bay, which basically become one long ass whipping, If you remember the last game, they put up like 40-some points on us or whatever it was, or the game in Mexico, I think it was. That would be a big statement. Unfortunately, we play the Chiefs last, and honestly, that game is probably going to mean nothing to them. Now, had we played the Chiefs maybe a few weeks prior to that, or say hypothetically we make a run and both of the teams need that game, then yeah, that would be the ultimate statement because they've been owning us damn near forever, at least during the Carr era. It is what it is. And the Rams on a short week, though, in recent years, the Raiders have been doing pretty well on Thursday night. For some reason, we tend to show up on Thursdays. But that defense front, and another thing, Cap, 4 of our last 6 opponents are top 6 against the run. So if we're going to get a game, it better be against the Chargers, a divisional rival who sucks against the run. Barring Khalil don't put on another fucking show and do something catastrophic. So that's our biggest opportunity. And we can get to maybe 6 and 7, then maybe we can entertain some of these crazy hypothetical mathematical scenarios. Well, if Flavor Flav turned white or Donald Trump joins Public Enemy, all these crazy things we need to happen to make the playoff.
Flavor Flav turning white. Come on, man.
Right,
Yo, boy. Come on, man.
So, like I said, it feels good. And hey, we needed that because overall we were sinking into a mass depression. I'm in Raider gear every day of the fucking week. And some of my neighbors and stuff must wonder, damn, what is his mental illness? He like for years he's been wearing black. But it's all I know. But I love when I love something enough, I love it enough to tell it the truth. Calling people, saying shit that they want to hear. No, you're not doing. That's an enabler. There's a big difference from a supporter than a fucking enabler.
Okay.
And if there's a serious problem, I see it for what it is. I got to kick it to you straight like a shot of Jack Daniels.
So I think I got you on record stating that if we beat the Chargers, that's a good sign.
Yes.
I'm thinking the Patriots are also in that mold, right?
Yeah, with the drama between McDaniels and Belichick, and they kind of, I think they're a game better than us, give or take. I don't know offhand, but the AFC East is loaded, and they need that game.
Yeah.
So they obviously going to be playing to win it, and anytime you can beat a Bill Belichick team, that's saying something. Even though Brady's not there, but you get what I'm saying. They need that game because the AFC East is a 3-team war over there right now. But also remember, Cat, unfortunately, we lost 3 tiebreakers already. Tennessee, Jacksonville, the Colts. If we can beat the Chargers this week and we're still a game behind them. So when you're in a position where you're dependent on other teams, you're already lost.
Right, but I don't think that that thing against Jacksonville, I don't think Jacksonville is going to be vying for a playoff spot. The only reason why it hurts is because it's an AFC team and it's a conference loss. What is it? The Titans that might come back and bite us in the ass, and the Colts might come back and bite us in it. So those two hurt. Really.
And remember, the Steelers have the same record as us, rebuilding with a rookie, and it's going to be cold. It's going to be colder than a Jewish woman during that time of the month on December 24th in Pittsburgh.
Oh, with the drop down from the top rope, colder than a Jewish woman at that time of the month. Happy Yom Kippur to you too, sir.
Shalom. I know from experience. Just take my word for it. But that's not going to be an easy game to win, given.
Oh, no. And like I said, Pittsburgh, and that's why I'm not going out there, because I wasn't supposed to go out to Seattle. And I'm going to wrap this up because, I have let you talk for a bit, and I want to get to Raider Jason, Jason Dean, my boy.
Demon,
it's always good talking. And I don't have a buzzer on Uncensored but you got to bring it. You got to bring it. Okay.
No doubt.
That's it. Yeah, and Thanos is kosher. And Manischewitz is the best. Manischewitz and Mogan David is better.
That Concord great. Yeah.
Yeah, that better than was it what's that? What's the one that gives
Mad
you a
Dog,
headache? Mad Dog? Yeah, don't get
Night
Mad Dog.
Train.
Get Manischewitz or Mogan David Concord Great. It's sweet and it doesn't give you headaches, and it's not too bad. And I want to say this: it was cold in Denver, it was cold in Seattle, and I want to ask one final: who audibled out of the what was going on so that the Raiders actually played that last play where they gave the ball off to Jacobs? So nobody gets credit for that except Jacobs. I mean, obviously the offensive line blocked well, and they've been blocking better recently. The defense has been playing better recently, along with Max Crosby being on fire. And by the way, the right tackle for the Chargers, if I'm not mistaken, Pipkin, he's not expected to play. And if that's true, then Storm Norton goes to right tackle likely.
Mm.
Okay. And the last time Storm Norton played right tackle against Crosby in the game last year, Max had his lunch and his lunch money and his sister and his girlfriend all to himself.
Yeah, well, your main question as far as who quote unquote allegedly audible out of that play, I
Oh,
suppose it's the
don't say
person who was
allegedly. Don't
saved
say
by the
allegedly.
defense,
Don't
who
say
was saved by
allegedly.
the defense twice after 2 interceptions, and our defense didn't allow touchdowns in deep field position. They forced the Hawks to kick field goals both times. That could have been the game right there. But our
Yeah.
defense and Max showing pride and composure like Alzado and Long and all those good boys in the past used to do. So, there's enough of, backslapping to go around.
Okay, but so I just want to see if hell cold in Vegas. Well, yeah, as long as it don't rain, because I don't like the rain. I can deal with the cold. I've done that before. Hey, BT, aka Reef. Good talking to you, brother, and thanks for coming in, man.
No doubt. I'll see you next year for the Chief game for whatever it's worth. If you make
You
the
got
trip.
it. You got it. Oh, always a pleasure.
All right.
All right, that was Black Thanos. It's always fun talking with Black Thanos. It is. It is. And Black Thanos, you know who I told off. I'm just saying that. You know who I told off. We don't have to go. We don't have to worry. It was due. Jason Dean. Oh, look at that smile! I love that smile, man. There is nobody. There is nobody that has a better smile on his face than you, with those curly
That's
eyes.
right. It's a
The
good
curly
day
eyes.
today.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's good. Yes, we did pull out the win Sunday. I was very, very happy with what I saw.
Uh-huh.
Offensive line played well. They didn't play great, but all you got to do is play well to win games. Derek
True.
Carr, first couple passes, other than that guy coming off the sidelines and throwing a block on the first interception.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what?
But you know what? I will even say this: that Moreau interception was not on Carr. It's on Moreau. It's on Moreau. It hit him square in the hands.
Yeah, I mean, Foster's dropped a couple, but he's
Yeah.
also caught a couple
Oh,
too.
exactly. No, he made up for it with the then was the tying touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he made up for it there. But even the first pass was a misread
Yeah.
between Carr and
And
Adams.
Adams. Yeah,
And
it was.
I'm not even going to call that on Carr either.
Giggs
Because
made a great play on it. Giggs is an outstanding safety. He made a great play on that ball.
great play. And oh, by the way, Geno Smith should have had two ints as well, but they called that and I was getting a chowder. I want to make sure it wasn't a Boston chowder, but it was very good chowder. So
Merrick dropped that ball in the end zone. He should have picked that ball up.
yeah, so there was a couple different things, No, I think it was Harmon though that had the thing. It was out of bounds.
The one
right?
that went over his head was Merrick. That was
okay.
him.
Yeah. So, but no, but the Harmon had the ball, and yeah, they said it was bobbling it. But so you take that away, and
Yeah.
so Gino has two, Derek has two, but not really. One maybe, and maybe the first one, but that's still a miscommunication. And I'm not
Yeah.
calling one on him. No.
In the stats, it's still a pick. You know what I mean? We still won. That's a good thing. Josh Jacobs ran like a man possessed. And Thanos is right. Thanos has always said that about him, when he's healthy, he runs hard and he doesn't come out of the game. He's always at Alabama, he came out. What was the main thing they said about him at Alabama? Lots of tread on the tires because they had so many different backs in that offense. Where every time he touched the ball at Alabama, it was either a touchdown or a first down. So that's a great thing. And I'm glad. I hope things work out with him and us. I mean, I know he doesn't want to leave the Raiders, but of course he's going to test the free agent market.
Yeah.
And he just wants to see what his worth is. Nobody's going to give him $15 million. I think we should give him 10.5, possibly, maybe a little bit more signing bonus, a little bit more incentive because we see how good he is right now.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, with our record, we're going to see where we end up. I think we can do some things. San Francisco is scary. I know everybody lives out in Cali. It's the Battle of the Bay, and Thanos is right. Last time we played, they kicked the shit out of us. They kicked our ass back. That's not even
the Mullen game, right?
Yeah, that's not even a rivalry anymore because they just destroy us.
Yeah, but that was the one where Mullen, who was the quarterback that we had this year, with
Nick Mullins. Yeah, he threw for like 380 yards.
And he kicked our ass.
Yeah, we got beat by a third string quarterback.
Yeah. So that I remember that well.
But it is what it is. We'll see how we do against the chokers. I think we got a real good shot at winning this one. I don't want false hope, Captain. I really don't. When we were 2-5, I was like, okay, all right, I'm looking at draft. I'm looking at it because it doesn't look like certain guys wanted to play. It didn't look like anybody was buying in. I know Derek had that press conference and all that, and I get it, but it didn't look like anybody was buying it. But they look like they're a little bit better now. And Seattle really doesn't have a good run defense either.
No.
Their run defense is bad. So Josh should eat against a team like that.
Yeah.
Now, I think we got a real good shot against the Chargers. I do, because I don't think they're really that good. They're definitely worse than their record. They are worse than the record.
They got how many wins? They got 6 wins?
They're 6-5.
Okay. And
then won against Arizona on a 2-point conversion when the guy didn't cover Gerald Everett on a quick slant. Come on, man. Come on, it's basic defense. See ball, get ball. Basic stuff.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But yeah, me personally, I'm not happy with the record, but if we were 4 and whatever, as long as we beat the 3 teams in our division and the Patriots, I'd be okay.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh looks like a win, but if it comes down to it and we're in the middle of the draft, who we taking?
Well, see, and this is the thing that I'm saying that I'd rather go for all our wins and keep building by gelling because we didn't gel in the preseason. So this is an extended preseason for next year. It really is.
Yeah.
Whether we make the playoffs or not, I want to see an ascension by the end of the year. And
listen, Cal, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I want us to lose and stuff because I know how people get and you're not a true fan and I'll stop with your nonsense. Like Thanos gets a lot of flack because of what he says, and he does speak a lot of real.
He does.
Nobody wants to admit a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He does speak a lot of real, and he's right. I'm tired of losing too. I'm sick of being mediocre, if we're gonna win, let's win. If not, let's build a winner. When we had 2 wins, what was everybody talking about? Jalen Carter. And now we got 4. What is everybody talking about? You don't hear no Jalen Carter talk no more because he ain't going to be there.
You're right.
He's going to be gone in the top 5. And I
Mhm.
see a lot of teams are like they're all in that little vicinity, 4-7s. They're all right there. There's a lot of them like that. But like I said, Cap, I get a lot of stuff for this too, because I would trade Waller and draft Michael Mayer from Notre Dame.
And you know what? Considering what the money situation is like, either Waller or Renfro will probably likely be a casualty for somebody that wants him. And I think more people are going to be interested in Waller than
Yes.
Renfro.
Do you think would you rather? I mean, personally, I call Waller a stretch tight end. He's not an inline tight end. He's not going to really block that much. But I look at Michael Mayer as a Gronkowski type, where you can put him in line and he will lay a block. I mean, Waller was getting better at blocking. I know his speed is a little bit different, but Travis Kelce isn't the fastest guy in the field, but he does get open.
Yeah, well, because he's got shakes.
Yes.
He's got shakes.
And Michael Mayer, yes, I am a Notre Dame fan, everybody. Come on, let's hear it. Fight on. Let's see victory, all this stupid shit, whatever. Good luck against Georgia, USC. Good luck on that one. But anyways, Michael Mayer is a different guy. And if it came down to it where he was there, I would want him. I mean, I know everybody, we all want defense, but if our couple guys aren't there, go get what you can. Go get what you can. I like the Gronkowski kid from Northwestern, the offensive lineman. I like him as well. There's a linebacker out of Iowa named Jack Campbell who's long and quick. He runs sideline to sideline, can tackle. I like him as well. More like second, third round for him. But I don't like Hollywood's going to yell at me. I don't like the kid from Clemson.
Which kid from Clemson?
The defensive lineman. I think it's Miles, maybe Miles, I think might be his first name.
Hollywood, chime in. Who is he talking about? But we'll get it.
Yeah, we talked about this during the other day. He called me. We were talking about it.
Okay.
But Hooker. I'm still seeing him being a second rounder. But if there's someone else there, I mean, I do like Hooker, but a guy with legs that has a torn ACL, it's rough, man. He does have a good arm. He's got a great instincts. He's accurate. He's not a bad quarterback, but a torn ACL is rough. Yeah, it is a little rough. You saw what happened to RG3 when that happened to him, and he was kind of the same kind of quarterback.
Yeah, Miles Murphy. Okay, thanks, Wood.
Miles Murphy. There it is. Thank you, Hollywood. Appreciate that. But excuse me. Sorry. I'm looking at maybe we can win out. I'd be okay with that. But I really don't want to go to Buffalo for the playoff game. I went to Cincinnati last year and I froze. I was so cold. But I like how we're looking. I do. I mean, of course, we still got flaws. Every team does. Remember when everybody in the beginning of the season was talking about Buffalo, how they are still a wagon, but they were talking about them possibly going undefeated, and they got 3 losses. They're not even leading their division. So
yeah, and see, if what's gonna be, I would like to see Kansas City lose to us the last game, and Buffalo, if Buffalo wins out. Oh, is Carrie going? Okay, Carrie, take care, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Taco Tuesday. Carrie, your food is calling me, honey, so you have a good one and come back when you can. Thank you, Kara. But to point, they don't have that position locked in. Now, if they're 2 games up, then they might rest people against the Raiders. If they're locked into the number 1 spot, then I can see them resting people. But if they're not locked in, they're going to have to play people to keep that number 1 spot, especially if Buffalo is still doesn't lose anymore and they have the 3 losses. So that I'm just saying that. And if it goes to that tiebreaker, then Buffalo has them on a tiebreaker because they beat them. Yeah.
Now we need to get our guys back. We need Hobbs back. We need Big Nate. Big Nate's a good player for us. I like him a lot. We got to get him back. We got to get my boy Divine Diablo, the greatest name in football. Awesome name. I got his jersey. I had to have it because he's the devil. I'm a demon. We're blood brothers.
That's right. That's right.
But I think we're going to beat the Chargers. I think we're going to go on a run. I really do. I'm excited about it. You know, like after the couple games that we won, I'm like, okay, they're not quitting. They're not. They're buying into it, which I'm glad. I'm really glad that they are buying in because I didn't want to hope for that for a draft pick. You know, I'm looking at future. I'm not looking at now. I'm looking at what we got down the road and what we're gonna have coming. I mean, we're gonna have a little bit of money. Hopefully, I'm still hoping, please. I know nobody wants to hear this, but we should keep Carr. We really should, unless they do get rid of him, free up that cap space, go get a veteran and draft a kid. Maybe a Will Levis. Maybe Hayden Hooker. Maybe he'll drop farther than second and we can get somebody else in the second. Possibly Derek May from North Carolina. Or wait, maybe next year they get Caleb Williams.
Yeah, see, I think that the only quarterback that I am going after first round is Levis. And that's if he checks out all the intangibles and his Wonderlic, I don't give a it's his football.
Who care about the Wonderlic? Who gives a shit? Cam
Right.
Newton's Wonderlic sucks.
Right. I don't care about the Wonderlic. I care about football smarts. I care about what he can do here, diagramming plays. I care about his personality. I care about just like in the movie Draft Day, the quarterback they got rid of it because he was an a-hole.
He was mental.
Nobody went to his party because nobody liked him. Right?
Yeah, he's mental.
Right. So I don't care about that. But Will Levis is the only person that I would go after right now based upon just blanket knowledge. Now, if he checks out in all the other things, I will get him. But anybody else, no. There are good quarterbacks that are going to be available. Hooker, I think he's going to be really good. The ACL obviously dropped him back. If he's available in the third round, I'd get him. I think
the knock on him is age too.
Yeah.
The knock on him is age.
Right. And it's like, so I'm not getting him with a first. By the way, and somebody tell me I'm wrong because I didn't see the Florida State game because I was in the air, right? But they said that the Florida quarterback was actually throwing dimes and the receivers dropped them.
What do you think about him, Captain? You're a Gator fan. What do you think about AR-12?
I like him, but I'm not willing to go all in first or second round on him. He's a third round pick for me.
So like a third rounder?
Yeah.
Is he better than the Carolina quarterback, May?
I don't know anything about the Carolina quarterback, so I apologize.
Check him out. Check that kid out. I think people will like him if they watch him.
Okay. And again, know that I'm not as college smart as you. I know some things. I check out some things, but I don't got time in the world. I have barely enough to keep me up on what the Raiders are doing.
And that's all I do is sports, you know that. So with that, how about our boys over in Qatar doing the damn thing? The World Cup, the boys, Captain America hitting the goal, the game-winning goal, 1-0 beating Iran. How about that?
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. You are disrespecting our country. It is Iran.
Anyway,
Iran.
Yeah, that was a little crazy. I mean, but I give those players for that team a lot of credit because they didn't sing their national anthem. And I'm like, okay, because they can actually get their families killed for not doing that. Because that country is unbelievable. And you know what? I feel bad for the players. I feel bad for them people over there. Like, prayers to them, but fuck their government. They're pieces of shit over there. But you know what? They're going home and enjoying it, okay?
There you go.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to beat the Netherlands, and then it's on to the next round. They're good. Hey, they said England was going to kill us, and we tied England, who's top 10 in the world.
Right. But I've actually seen a few of the Dutch games.
I watched them.
They look really potent.
Yeah, they're
really
tough,
potent.
but we're tough. We're young. We're hungry. It's our time. We're bringing the soccer Lombardi back to America because it was never here, but we're bringing it back.
I was going to say, now that would be a definitive, beyond recognition, winning the World Cup. I would
And then in
never
2026, and then when they come to America in 2026 and we're World Cup champions, come on, baby. Come on. I believe we will win. I believe we will win. I believe we will win.
But yeah, lots of props to USA today. I watched that. Well, actually, technically, I can't attest to watching it because I was at work.
I was listening to it on Sirius at work. I was screaming at work.
Yeah, that one. My one NCOIC was saying, like, do we pay you to watch TV? And
Be like, shut your mouth. Do you know who I am?
no, well, I know because he's right, and so, but then he smiled and winked at me. But yeah, I was. It was because I made a. Oh, you got to be kidding me! It was when the Iranian player grabbed the guy by the back. It was like a takedown.
Yeah,
and they didn't call anything. I'm like,
I know. And they took the goal away from us when they said it was offsides when they were even. No, I don't know. I don't really know the rules too much, but
to me it didn't look like it was offsides. And then
I don't
thank
think
God that they had the one defender that kicked the ball out when it looked like it was going to creep in right between the goals.
Yeah, it was close, but we won, and that's a good thing. That's positive for that team. I hope Captain America is okay. I hope he's not out because I think they said an oblique, might be a rib because it looked like he took a knee. But soccer players are kind of soft, so he should be okay.
He should be, hopefully so. I'll
Yeah.
do. And it's Pulisic, right?
Yes, Christian Pulisic. Yes,
Okay.
Captain America.
I can't pay attention. People think I don't pay attention. I pay
Captain.
attention.
He's the first American to ever play for Bayern Munich.
He plays for Bayern München.
He did. Yes. Now he plays for Chelsea.
Okay.
There's 7 players on that team that play in the Premier League. I don't think we've ever had more than 3 that played over there.
Well, that's
7.
good to know. That's good to know.
And they're all young. They're young kids. They've been playing together since they were young. You know what I mean? And they're young. They're in their 20s, lower 20s, 24, 25. We got the Reina kid whose father played for the World Cup team. His mother did too. His mother was a soccer player too. Once he gets in the game, this kid can play too.
Okay.
Brandon Aronson. Yeah.
Last thoughts before we go.
All right.
What do we do this weekend?
I think we beat the Chargers. I think they're going to try to hold Josh down. I think we're going to throw the ball a little bit more. I think we're going to run a lot of screens because they like to come up the field a lot. Bosa and Khalil like to come up the field, and their linebackers honestly aren't that good, and neither are their corners. I think Devontae is going to eat again. I think he's going to have a big day. I'm going to say this. I think Mac Hollins has 2 touchdowns this week.
Hey, 2 touchdowns. By a wide receiver, and they're not named Adams, is a good thing.
I think the score is going to be, now this is I'm just saying this because I don't think their defense is really that good. I think it's going to be 43-40, the Raiders.
Okay, well, as long as we get the higher number.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, Cap. I'll see you, my friend. Everybody out there, I love you all, Raider Nation. Oh, and Captain, just wanted to let you know, if you're coming here for the TMBC barbecue in April, I'll be there.
Okay. Well, do you got a couch?
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
Okay. Because that will help out because I gotta check expenses in the off season. I need to, we'll talk offline. There's a couple.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Yeah, because Hollywood told me I have to go, so I guess I'm going.
Yeah. And is that in Dallas?
Yeah, it's in Arlington.
Okay, well, Dallas, Arlington, same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. I'll get off. Let everybody come back on. It's great talking to you as always, my friend. And the USA plays the Netherlands 9 a.m. Saturday. So everybody be up, be ready, and let's bring that soccer Lombardi to America, baby.
Well, that's 9 a.m. pregame, 10 o'clock actual time Eastern, which is 7 o'clock actual time in Pacific time, which means I'd have to get up.
I'll be up ready to rock and roll because I'll be hyped up already for everything anyways. I always am.
Okay, well, there's not a better excuse to drink heavily in the morning than at least for a USA soccer game.
Absolutely, baby.
Got it. Hey,
all right, Cap.
Take care, sir. You take care, sir. I want a dinner with you, man.
We're definitely. And Captain, remember, keep smiling. You know why?
Why?
Because it looks good on you.
Oh, thank you. But see, I have a very small thing. Your smile, you can see the teeth, right? My son, you can't even see my top. People think I have false teeth. It's because when I smile, you can only see like my bottom teeth.
Mm-hmm. People, that is what it is.
It is what it is.
I have enough smiles for everybody.
That is a smile for the movies, baby. I would say it's a Hollywood smile, but it's not Hollywood smile. It's a smile for the movies. So that is a smile.
Well, maybe they'll come calling one day.
There you go.
All right, Cap.
I'll stay out of porn.
Well, I can't promise anything, but you know.
Take care.
I'll see you, Cap. Take care, my friend. Love you. Raider Nation, Demon King out.
Hoorah. Hoorah. That's Raider Jason, Demon King. Love him, love him. Let's get some more people in here. I don't get up at 7 in the morning unless there's a world war. That's true. I might for the I don't have a +1 this weekend, so I might get up. Yeah, maybe. I don't get up at 7 in the morning unless there's a world war. Pretty much. Blue Cap, nice to see you at the game. I just landed. Oh, good. Nightmare. I'm glad you are good. Just landed in Sacramento. Take care. Thank you for being here. Let's get some more people on the show. Okay. I would and I know Crazy Cooter was calling it, or he said he called it. Cooter, just hit the link. I get up at 6:45 every morning. Yeah. Willie Wayne, I get it. I get up early too to go to work, but it's a Saturday. That's my point. I don't get up early on a Saturday or a Sunday unless I have to. And a lot of times I have to get up early on Sunday because I'm usually out with Hollywood. And he says, we're going to this thing because we go to Dupar's on Saturday for the best pancakes in the world. I said that the best pancakes in the world will go to Dupar's on Saturday, right? And then on Sunday, I got to get up early because I got to get dressed for the tailgate. We got to go to the tailgate. So that's why I get up early. Otherwise, when I'm not at a game, so like when, the Saturday after the Rams game, I ain't getting up early. No. And the Saturday that I'm not going to Pittsburgh. I'm not freezing my choo-choos off in Pittsburgh. Nope. Not doing it. So I will sleep in. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you got to get your grandson off to school. Okay, Willie Wayne, I got it. Push-ups and juggling me out. No. Tales by Diesel, what's this one? Yeah, I don't get up early on Saturday or Sunday, but if I do, I'm drinking. Well, there you go. And I was just talking about that. No better way to start a weekend. And I'm not a drinker. I'm not. Andrew Cabral knows this. Doc Cabral, he is a non-drinker. He knows this. By the way, I'm going to bring Doc Cabral. Doc, verify I am a non-drinker.
Yeah, you don't you drink coffee and you'll have a soda, but you're not the alcoholic type.
I'm not an alcoholic.
You don't drink like I used to drink.
Yes, I'm not an alcoholic drinker, so I'm not going to do all of that.
How are you, by the way?
I'm good. Other than the damn COVID cough, which I can't get rid of.
Again?
No, still.
Oh, God.
So it's
you guys won the other night. I know you all are very happy.
Yes, we are.
I know you're very happy. My boys, they bit it hard with the Vikings, unfortunately, but that's okay. You know, it's an off year for us this year. So, and like I said on your column there, the Patriots train is going empty with a bad case of diarrhea. TB12 jumped ship. Everybody left.
Yep.
They're all Tampa Bay fans until he bails on them.
Fake pirates. Fake pirates.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's just the way it is. People like me, and they laugh at me saying, "What? You've been a Brady fan?" No, I'm a Patriots fan. There's a difference between being a TB12 fan and being a Patriot fan. And
Right.
I've talked to people about the difference, and they thought, yeah, you like. Of course, I like Brady when he was our quarterback, but I'm not going to stop living for him. He left, he's
Right.
gone,
Right.
and his life is falling apart because of it. It's his choice.
Yeah, I mean, it's even, and I'm going to say something blasphemous right now.
That's okay.
Let's say something blasphemous from now. God forbid if that person, where'd you go, Doc? Oh, Doc, you there? Uh-oh.
I really do.
Okay, I thought I lost you. I
I'm
said,
sorry.
yeah, no worries. I said, God forbid if that person that you mentioned somehow is the quarterback for the Raiders next year.
No.
This is my point. I will root for the Raiders, but I'm not rooting for him. Uh-oh. Doc, are you frozen? Oh God. Doc, are you frozen? RSV Willie Wayne, I'm sorry you had that cough. Doc, I think Doc's frozen. Okay, I'm gonna remove him. Doc, you're not kicked out, Doc. You are back. Are you there? Are you there now? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's here.
Yeah. Somebody was trying to call me on the other side.
Okay. Yeah. As long as because you were frozen, so that's why I was.
I'm sorry, Jay.
No, you don't have to. But dude, it's okay. I just put you backstage until I knew you were okay.
Are you doing okay?
Yes, I am.
That's important because I tried to contact. Like I sent you a naughty message earlier. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I was concerned about you.
A naughty message?
Yes.
Did it have
on your cell phone? Where the fuck are you?
Oh, okay. To me, that's not a naughty message. That's just talking regular. A naughty message to me is if somebody sends me some skin of a really good looking babe. That's a naughty message.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't do that. I'm sorry. My love is right near me on the side over here. So
yeah. Hey, honey, he's allowed to send me nudies if it's nice, but it's only because he knows that it's a nudie for me.
Honey.
Yeah.
Hi. Okay.
Hi, Mrs. Good.
Hello. Good to see you.
That's my much better half.
There you go.
My much better. She's truly my much better half, Jay.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that she knew it was okay for you to send me nudes of really hot looking women if it's just for me.
You do realize Anna Diaz is watching us right now, right?
Anna Diaz knows it's okay as well.
You better be nice to that lady. I'm sure she and her husband are real nice people.
I love Anna Diaz. I love all the girls. Like I said, Anna Diaz is here. Kerry Walton was here. We have China in the house.
Oh, China's
they got a couple different people. Oh, and she says, hi, Mrs. Doc. See? Anna Diaz even said, hi, Mrs.
Oh, that's
Doc.
nice. Hi from Anna Diaz.
Yeah, there you go. And Raider, I said Raider at China. I said China. I didn't forget you. Don't forget me. I didn't forget you, China.
What up, girl?
Okay.
You go, girl. You go.
And Cool Kev says we used to trade Hustler magazines back in the day. The ones that were not sticky.
Was he on the ship with you?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's just a comment. Yeah, as long as they weren't sticky, yeah. But anyway, get back to we're off the
TMI, man. TMI.
Get back to sports.
Look, my question for you is now that you've got all these people that are finally getting their lives together. Wait. I apologize, Doc. Raiderette for life. I did not see you in here. I'm sorry.
No, I apologize, Raider for life. I did not see you in here. Did I miss you when I went? because no, I do apologize profusely. I do apologize profusely. If I forgot you, I didn't see you in here. I don't recall if I didn't even give you a shout out, I didn't see you. So I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry and very sorry. But nothing offends me but an empty coffee pot. Doc is probably I'm when you say sticky, you mean Elmer Scoops. Okay. No, honey. Trust me. No. I get mad at me if I miss somebody. I miss somebody. Anyway, hopefully, Doc, are you there? Doc might be having trouble with his phone. Doc might be okay. I'm going to put the link up again. Okay, I'm going to put this. Come into the show, and that's everybody. Everybody, come into the show. Yeah, and Elmer's glue. Okay. Oh, I did get a picture message. Wait a second. Oh, let's see. Okay, hang on. Ooh, I like this naughty message. You can't look at it though. Oh, I like that naughty message. And then of course I get a Google voice. Okay, wait. I gotta ignore whoever's calling right now. You gotta wait. You gotta wait until I turn my phone line on. Okay, hang on. Yeah. It was a naughty message and a Diaz. Diakeen, Ion, Captain Jack, and the rest. Doc Cabral is Doc Cabral is let me put my phone on. Wait a second. Somebody was just calling me. It might be Jared. So okay, let me put my phone on. So if you are calling me, do it again. Okay. The number it's gotta be Jared or Cooter, because they're the only ones that really know my number. Okay. So Doc, I'm gonna put you backstage. Radar for Life, you can come in. Anna Diaz, you can come in. I got my phone on. Try it again. So if you want to call, please do. And hopefully I got the settings right. Audio settings is from audio codec. Okay, that is on. Let me see. So I think the settings are correct. So call me back. Jay's horny guy that loves his Zoptic. Zoptic. But I love the ladies, but because they're wonderful. Anyway, I'm not horny now. Not more than anybody else. Call into the show, and there is the link again. Doc is backstage if he comes back. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, there. No, it's Crazy Cooter. And Crazy Cooter calls in all the time too. Okay, so hopefully we got this right. Give me a sound check, Cooter. How you doing, brother? Okay, I hope you guys could hear Cooter. Do it again. Okay, well that works. So hang on a second, Cooter. I don't know why the audio is not. Let me try this. Okay, try it again, Cooter. I can hear you. Hopefully they can. Okay. 1 second. Don't go. Okay. Can you hear Crazy? Okay, well, yeah. Yep. Check. Can you hear Cooter? Cooter, I can hear you. I'm waiting for comments from the people so I can tell whether they can hear you. Can't hear the link. Okay. I don't know why. Yeah, they say they can't hear you. So let me try the other audio. Okay, hang on. Speaker. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, no Cooter. Okay, try. Yep, try it now. Try. Yep. I think they can hear you now.
Okay.
Yep, they should. How you doing? What's going on, bro?
Oh, just sitting here in my rolling prison cell again.
I thought you weren't. I thought you weren't trucking anymore.
Well, you know what? You know how I feel about the economy and stuff. With the clown running the show. I can't keep myself busy enough in town. I had a scare a while back where I went to go do a urinalysis and I used synthetic and she poured it on the drain right in front of me and forgot to report it to the state. Thank God.
Right. Okay. Yep. That they can do. Okay, folks. I am turning it up to 100. Okay. So that's as good as it's going to get. So, um, hey, Cooter, next time if you can't, Cooter, next time hit the link and just don't go on camera, and this way we'll know that what you're in. Is that cool? Well, yeah, but you're watching on YouTube, right? Yeah. If you hit the link where it says I'm putting the link up, hit the link, and that will get you into the studio. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Hit the link. I'm gonna say, and it's like it's an active link. Hit the link, okay, brother. All right, we're gonna get hopefully we get Crazy Cooter back, and then we'll get him on the link and that's why I tell people hit the link because then it goes into the studio. There's no problem. No problem. Hit the link. And I'm going to go back to codec audio. I know you guys heard that. So hopefully we'll get Cooter to hit the link. China, are you still there? We have China backstage. I'm going to say Doc Cabral is not here. So hey, okay. Yeah, Anna's a member. Yes, of course she is. And I got to go through I got to go in the weekend where what is it? The weekend that we don't play or be after next not this week, next weekend, right? I'll have time to go and do some of my administrative stuff because I'll be home and I gotta see how many people we got for the prize packs. I gotta see there are people I owe. Yeah, Anna Diaz. I owe Anna Diaz. I owe Anna Diaz a certificate, right? Or no? I sent you your certificate already, didn't I, Anna? Yeah, I did, right? I sent Anna Diaz a certificate. So yeah, Anna's been one of the longer members with me. She is. So yeah, she's been here for a while. And I get all of the yeah, okay, good. I thought I did. I thought I sent you a certificate. Okay, good. We got there we go. And we're gonna bring China in. China, you ready? No? She might be on her car. Okay. You put your stuff down. Okay. China, what's going on, honey? Don't get in an accident.
I'm not with me. No,
Okay.
I gotta keep an eye on these idiots out here.
Okay. PSP, when you go over a year, you get a certificate. So I think you got maybe a month or two to go. If people that are over a year that I owe certificates to, I need to make sure that I send it to people. So PSP, let me know. I'll have to go and let you know if you've been over a year, it should say what your thing is. So yeah, once you go over a year, you get a certificate. Okay, China, what's going on, honey? And your thoughts on the last game and the upcoming game?
Okay. well, let's say this. I think I forgot my anxiety meds in Dakota's bag last week because that game gave me an anxiety attack.
Okay.
Oh my God, when I saw Josh Jacobs going for 86 yards, I darn near cried. And I loved it. That was
Yeah.
so well deserved.
It was.
Mad Max, dangerous as ever.
Yep.
Derek Carr, I can't say. Well, he got his mojo back.
He threw for 295, so I'm going to give him 300. And like I said, one of the interceptions wasn't his thought or wasn't his fault.
Yeah, but my only concern was the illegal, what was it? Oh, God, I forgot what it was. The illegal snap. First time in the 30-some years that I've been watching football, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, and you know why? It's because I think his name was Brad Allen. I think Brad Allen was the referee. Brad Allen sucks.
Well, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, Brad Allen sucks. An illegal snap? What the hell is an illegal snap? And again, I didn't watch it on TV, so I had no clue what the hell they were talking about.
Yeah, I was like, what? I've never heard this. Out of all the teams, I never heard not one ref said anything about illegal snap. I know one of our Raider members, one of our Raider family members said only in youth football. But yeah, but like I said, I'd never heard of it. Hell, Danny have never heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
But all these bullshit penalties we got, and not one of our opponents don't have not one penalty. Why do we got to be the troublemakers?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, because the NFL hates us.
Yeah, it's true.
But Josh Jacobs, what is Mark Davis waiting for? Because that kid needs to be signed, and he needs to be re-signed.
Yeah, but here's the thing. What I think is going to happen is I think he's going to wait till after the season, and he's going to because Josh Jacobs is going to check the free agent market, and he's going to see what he's worth, and then he's going to come back. If he wants to be a Raider, it's going to be on him.
Right. And when did Jonathan Abram go to the Packers?
When he got cut by us, he went to the Packers and was immediately cut.
God, I didn't even know. Hell, I didn't even know he was with the Packers. Hell, Melvin Gordon I forgot, he went to the Chiefs.
And that's funny because when we played the Chiefs, he can fumble for a third time against us in a different color uniform.
True. This is true.
Yeah.
But we need to keep the momentum up, guys. This is 2 wins in a row. We need to keep that momentum up.
Yeah.
Offense needs to do their job. Defense definitely needs to do their job. Secondary needs to do their job. Everybody, hell, special teams need to do their jobs. If we can beat all these other teams, like we got that one game, we got that team that's over in San Diego, which I don't. I got iPhone chargers that are better than this, that are better than the Chargers.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then we got the Rams. That's our turnaround game. I know that. And then we got the Patriots. And then that was it the Christmas Eve game, which I know you're not going because
no.
Yeah, nobody.
I'm not freezing in Pittsburgh unless I got a suite.
That is
if
true.
I'm not in an indoor suite, I am not going to Pittsburgh. I'm not.
Yeah, because I know how Pittsburgh weather is.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, like Denver weather, we were all, me, Danny, and Dakota were all freezing our asses off.
Well,
But
Denver was okay for me because I wasn't up high like you were, and I was down at the field level, and it wasn't really that bad. I was with Mary the entire game, and it got a little chilly, but I also had a bunch of layers on, and I felt okay. I had layers on in Seattle too, so I was okay for that. But I went to the cleaners today, and I put in my gray overcoat when I wore in Seattle. I put that in the cleaners. Plus, I put in both of my winter coats because they got like dirty and sweated out. So now they are in the now they're in the cleaners. I'll get them back for like another game.
okay, so basically we're basically travel out now because actually those two games were the biggest experiences. Actually, the Denver game and that other game that we should never win, i.e. the New Orleans game. I mean, don't get me wrong, New Orleans was great. Their hospitality was awesome.
Yeah.
Denver's hospitality was awesome. I don't mind going back again. I don't mind going back to those two stadiums again. I wouldn't go back to Atlanta because Atlanta they pretty much pissed us off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say something that I didn't think I was gonna say, but a lot of the fans in Seattle were pissy, and that's the nice way of saying it.
I
Okay,
know. Oh, don't worry.
they
I saw this. Oh,
they
don't worry.
weren't
Go ahead.
they weren't the. I mean, a lot. Some of them were, which was wonderful, but the ones that were awful just really gave me a bad taste in my mouth.
Oh, that ain't. Oh God, that ain't nothing new.
Yeah. So I remember how it's like they say like a one-off shit can get rid of 100 attaboys. Well, one bad fan, or actually about 5 bad fans, kept me from saying that Seattle was a great trip fan-wise. It was a great trip game-wise.
Right.
It was a great trip weekend-wise, being with everybody and being out there sightseeing and things like that. But there was enough horrid that didn't really give me a really great remembrance of the game. Now, the footprints were really cool, and I got a video of me dancing to Michael Jackson with one of the Seattle fans in his hands. I got to put it up.
Oh Lord.
It's a video, but there was enough bad fans that was really upset.
So basically, boiled down to he told you to sit down, right?
I'm sorry, what?
So basically, boiled down to he asked you to sit down, right?
Who asked me to sit down?
Yeah. So basically, I just had the Seattle fan basically ask you to go sit down, right?
Did I post that in Facebook, or because I remember posting it somewhere? I can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, one guy asked me to sit down, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to sit down, so because he was an a-hole. So
Oh my God, are you serious? Come on now,
yeah,
you're at a football game.
yeah, and so he said I was disrespecting their stadium.
What?
Yeah, said I was disrespecting their stadium. Okay.
Okay, so basically, this guy is not a. Okay, if you want to go to an event, go to the fucking opera. The opera is probably more of your suit. Jesus.
He was just pissed off because I had a front row seat, row 4, with no row 3, 2, or 1, right? And so I was on the aisle, and I went to the very front of the stadium at where the stairs were because I was stretching my legs out because of sciatica. Plus, I had a good view, right?
Right.
And he goes, and I'll give you this explanation. I'll get Tales from Diesel on here after you. But it was like, do you know where you are? And I'm like, yes. He says, you're not. Oh my goodness. I thought I sent some gentlemen some patches, so I got to do that real soon. I just got a message that he didn't get his patches yet. He goes, you're not in Oakland, right? I said, no. He got, and you're not in Vegas. I'm like, no. He goes, you know where you are? I said, yeah, I'm in Seattle watching a Seahawks Raiders game at Lumen Field. What can I do you for? He goes, you're disrespecting our stadium. Blah, 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 blah. You need to sit down. I'm like, no. He goes, well, I'm going to get security. I'm like, go get security. Get security. And then when security came down, like for halftime, I was talking to all of them. No problem. No problem.
Oh my God.
So
Does he not know where the fuck he is?
Okay, and then and get this: when I was standing up at the rail, right? Then some other asshole, and I think that's my first swear word tonight. I think it is my first. For me saying it anyway. Some asshole came up behind me and was crouching down and gave like gestures like he was jacking off and to my ass, right? And I was like, what? I said, what the hell are you doing? He's and like, so I said, oh, you taking a picture of my ass? I shook. I said, you want a good picture? I'll give you a good picture, right? I didn't do anything, but I was pissed off. Now, when the security officer came over and I was talking to, I said, hey, a lot of your fans are assholes. Or actually, I said, we're not pleasant to me. I don't even think I swore. I said, a lot of your fans are not pleasant to me. He goes, yeah, I saw the guy that did his little thing to you, and I'm glad that you didn't swing on him or anything like that. I said, no, that's just ignorant. I said, I can't do anything about ignorance.
Right,
but
exactly.
That sucked. But he goes, not doing anything to. I said, no, but I'm not. So then Mr. Grumpy Fuck, who was the guy that told me to sit down, I was just disrespecting his stadium.
Oh,
he got pissed because the security people didn't say anything to me. So
everybody know who the fuck you are. Come on now.
Well, I mean, I don't play with. Do you know who I am? Do you know? No, I don't play that. But it's like, dude, if I'm not doing anything to you, and if your view is the same in your seat, I'm not obstructing your view. I'm not obstructing your view. I'm at the very end of the rail, by as close as I can get to the field. And by the way, at the end of the game, I got Jacob Johnson's leather sleeve. So fuck you. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you this. Let them do that. Let Seattle do that shit at NRG Stadium. See what happens.
Okay. Yeah.
If they ever play the Texans again, they tell the Texans fan to sit down, you already know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with the PSP. PSP says you cannot be around a Raider and not expect the nation to show up. Tell Grumpy Fuck sit down. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, PSP. Thank you, PSP. So
hey, I mean go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, give me your best thoughts. I want to get Tales from Diesel on here as quickly as possible as well.
Oh God. Oh.
I think it's Jason. I think it's Jason Thomas.
Right. Say thoughts for Sunday for this Sunday's game. Please do just do like y'all did last week, the last two games. That's all I can tell you.
Okay, let's continue that role. Let's continue that.
Let's continue it, and then also continue it when we play the Rams.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get a win this weekend, and let's get a win against the Rams. And let's go on a 4-game win streak.
Exactly.
Go the game against the Patriots, because then, if you get that one, then it's 5, and who knows what can happen after that? Who knows what can happen?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm kind of thinking 9 chances of 10, maybe a playoff berth. I don't know.
Well,
I'm not gonna hold my breath.
One game at a time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'll be lucky. But my prediction, we'd be lucky if we make 7-7, maybe 10-7. I don't know.
Yeah, well, if we win out, we're 10-7.
Yeah.
And we'll see what
Right.
happens. But
Yeah,
hey,
but
Darling, you take care. Tell Danny I said hi. Tell Dakota to get well and be well. And again, I wasn't talking about Tiggle Bitties on the show tonight. It was
you and Doc Cabral talking about naughty pictures. Oh,
naughty
I
picks. I got a naughty pick. As soon as I said one, I got a naughty pick from somebody. So somebody who was watching the show sent me a naughty pick.
Oh, speaking of that, did you watch those 2 videos I sent you?
Which 2 videos?
The 2 videos from the ones on YouTube with Rodney Carrington.
No, I haven't had a chance to, honey. My time is limited.
I know.
Just send the links to my phone, and I'll because I can opt to do them when I'm on the phone, because then I when I have a chance I will, and I promise just send them to my phone.
Right. And also, I've been so busy today. I've been watching. Keep our southern friends in your prayers, because they're getting rocked by tornadoes and stuff that's going on tonight and tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I will.
Yeah.
All right.
Not.
Yeah, you're freezing too, honey.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. But can you see me?
Yep. I want to make sure I can see you when I say goodbye. And PSP says please be safe. I agree.
Yes. Yeah. Well, it's just not just Texas. Texas is not into severe weather. We're just getting wind, and because we got a very strong cold front that just came in, and my dumb self, I'm in shorts right now.
Okay.
Because it was like 80 degrees this morning. Earlier now it's now almost 40.
She is wearing pants, folks. She is wearing pants. Okay, so people that always get on my case is Captain wearing pants. Yes, I'm wearing pants.
Yes, I'm wearing shorts.
Okay. Honey, you be good. Take care. I want to get a Tails in real as well. Be well.
Yes, sir. I will.
Be good, darling. Night.
Yes. Night.
All right. Bye, honey. That
Bye,
is Radio China. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I apologize. We got JT. Is this you?
Yeah, it's me, brother.
How you doing? You're gonna end the show because you're going to be out here as well. Expect to be very busy. Rodeo at South Point, Cowboy Christmas at the convention center. Okay, yeah, I'm going to Vegas this weekend, so I will enjoy it. I'll let Anna Diaz, you take care as well. I know that Anna Diaz is going to be doing something on Sunday. She said there was a gala for something, so I'm going to miss you. Anna, maybe I can see you on Friday or Saturday. And salute. And by the way, Cool Kev gives you a salute, God.
Hey, salute, Cool. Salute, Anna. She says she rodeo. Okay. Cowboy Christmas at the convention center.
Okay, I gotta up. Folks, if you can, make sure that you, before you delete the porn, you report the porn. Okay? Report the porn and then delete them, because if you don't report them, then it like I said, they come back. So report them first, please. I'm trying to report. There you go.
They always come back.
Yeah, they always come back. Yeah. I'm trying to not get the reported. Thanks there. I appreciate Matthew. Thank you for reporting them. So they're gone too. All right, JT, what's going on, brother?
Hey, everything's good, man. I'm loving it, man. Have you watched like today? It just dropped about 8 hours ago. Best sideline sounds from the Raiders Week 12.
No.
Yeah, it's from the actual Raiders. You have to watch that. Like it's literally people, they're like, oh, if we're not going to the playoffs, or if we're not, whatever, let's just lose. I'm going to tell you why we don't just lose, because winning You know what I'm saying? You don't build a winning culture by losing. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And when you watch the locker room and the passion that all these guys come together and fight and play for one another, and let's be real, they're playing for Derek Carr. And I said it earlier last year when we lost Gruden, the players are playing for Carr. You know what I'm saying? He lifted them up. He was that heart and soul of that locker room.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's like, and I told everybody, I'm like, the coach, you know, just be a leader of men. If you lead those men will go into battle for you. They'll give you everything they got. And the first 7 weeks, that's what was so frustrating. Derek Carr showed that he loves this team. He bleeds silver and black. He took pay cuts to make sure other people can be around him. And it just, when he did that it just flipped. And you can see it on the, like I said, if I don't know if you can watch it on your show, but make sure to check out Best Sideline Sound from Raiders Week 12 win. Yeah, like you see Max Crosby, they're having fun. The coaches are, you know, they're and on the last drive when, you know, it was 84 yards, Jacobs took it to the house. The whole team, the whole sideline just erupted and ran with him. You know what I'm saying? Like the emotion and the passion that you get, you know, that's a leader, and we can carry this through. Like this is what I've been waiting for. And you know, all the people that say, oh, tank this, that, nah, it's win, lose, or tie,
Yeah,
Raiders till I die. You know.
that's right. Yeah. And Doc, good night, Doc. Doc has to go. And one thing I don't know, did you get a chance to read the article about Josh Jacobs said that there was a Seattle fan that inspired him, and that Seattle guy was across from me at the Raider tunnel, and he excuse me, he had signs. He said, "Hey Raiders, you can do it. 3-8, you can do it. Don't you don't say that. You know, I know you can do it." And it's like, hey, 3-7's not bad for a team that it was all insults. It was on signs. It was all insults, right?
Oh wow.
And he was an asshole. And he was across from me, and I started jawing with him because he was such an asshole, right? He was an asshole. So I jawed with him, and so I remember when the Raiders left the field, a lot of them went up to him and shook his hand. And I'm like, what in the fuck are you doing?
Right?
What are you doing? And it was Jacobs and Carr and a couple other people. They went up and shook his hand. I'm like, don't give that asshole. Oh yeah, his name was Our House. Thanks, Nation Nightmare. That was his name. His name was Our House. At least maybe that's his Seattle super fan name. I don't know, but he's an asshole. He's an asshole. And so I was jawing with him, and it's like I even knew more about the Seahawks than he did. I said, dude, I know more about your team than you do. He goes, I said, what division did Seattle start with in the NFL? He goes, oh man, everybody knows that. It was the AFC West. I'm like, no schmuck. It was the NFC Central, because the next year they swapped with the Bucks, who were in the AFC West, for their area that they were going to. I said that was where they started. And it was basically, you stupid asshole. And Anadias, you're right. And I'm pretty sure, because that's what Jacob said. His bullshit inspired them for the inspiration. That's what it was. It had to have been, because I'm like, why are you giving this guy the time of day?
Yeah,
And
know
how
that.
Jacob said that, and he was a flaming rectal hemorrhoid.
Damn. No, I didn't catch that, or I didn't see that. But no, yeah, absolutely. Like that's the thing, is like like I said, you know, people harp on Carr that, oh, he's a pussy, come out crying. Dude, I literally, when I watch highlights or I watch like the locker room speech and shit, bro, I get teary-eyed, dude. I fucking cry, and I ain't even playing. I'm
Mhm.
like, that's what, if you love this fucking team, god damn it, you should goddamn cry and be emotional. That's your passion, that's your love, that like that's the inner fire in you, that goddamn primal instinct, and if you're a true Raiders fan, you know that feeling. And I love that, Carr said, look, man, I'm fucking dying out here. Can y'all help me?
Mhm.
And the locker room stood up and said, you know what? We got your back.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that they responded as they did. Richie Riche, good to see you in here, brother.
Hey, salute, Richie.
That's right. And I like this comment from Matthew 72007. Not many can throw a pick on the first play, then go and get 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like you said, and the second one really wasn't, but dude, he threw 2 in the first quarter.
yeah.
And he said, you know what? I don't care. I'm giving you everything I got, and I'm gonna leave it all on the field. And he did. If that's not like a clutch fucking quarterback, then yeah, I don't know what it is.
Oh, I like this comment there, JT. Captain, I just looked out my front door. I saw Jacob still running. He's gaining more yards as we speak.
That's amazing, Richard.
That's it. So, and again, for those that don't know about the show on Wednesdays, it'll be tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern time. 7:30 Eastern time. It is on my channel along with MHRT Network, along with what's the podcast for Coach. It's like I can't remember what Coach is pod, but MHRT as well as this channel, 7:30 Eastern time tomorrow on this channel, and then also go to Locked On Defense. Thank you there, Richie Riche. Gets Locked On Defense, MHRT Network, and as well as my channel, 7:30 Eastern time on YouTube, and then, like I said, at 9:00 when I have to get off that show because I'm obligated to do the NFL Nation Live show. That's on this network as well, along with NFL Nation Live. Be sure to join all of us for our shows, and we appreciate it. So yeah. So what are your thoughts, JT? On let me see here. The Raiders play the Chargers, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got the Chargers, and again, one day at a time, obviously, one game at a time. But what do you see this week for the Charger game?
So yeah, it's crazy we're playing the Chargers again. Because I just after that emotional shit, I look and I'm like, oh shit, it's the Chargers. This is gonna be a game. It's gonna come. I think it's gonna be another overtime game. Honestly, but I just I don't think they can. I think Devontae is gonna get 2 touchdowns. I think Jacob's gonna get. See, I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Maybe 1 or 3. I'm like, it could go either way. But if he gets 1, that means Hollis or the full.
Well, yeah, Jason Dean said that he thinks that Mac Hollins is going to get 2 touchdowns this week. I mean, that's good. I don't care who gets it, just as long as there's more Raider points than other points.
Exactly, and that's the thing, and I think because what fucking oh no, I keep wanting to say Mad Max, the other guy, the defensive douchebag guy. No, for the nah, we need to trade Chandler Jones. I'm done with him. But no, Matt, Khalil Mack, dude. Khalil Mack he had his kind of revenge game. Last year he didn't have it, but now like he had it, and I don't think Khalil Mack's gonna have as big as an impact as he did the first game. I
Yeah,
think
I agree.
because I saw on and that was one thing that you'll see when you watch the sidelines, dude. Even Andre James, offensive line, coming out with ripping off his helmet and just celebrating, dude. Like that's awesome to see your offensive line guys coming out hyped and hyping other people up. That's I think, dude, when we go against them, yeah, we definitely gonna win. But I was looking too. If you look at next week and you look at like the whole NFL, Patriots play the Bills tomorrow. And so if Patriots lose, they go to 6-6, which I'm gonna root for them. And I'm not gonna root for this other team to win, but I hope the Bengals lose. And I'm not saying who they're playing. I just hope the Bengals lose because we're getting to that point of the season that you look at other teams and like, all right, well, who's ahead? Who's way ahead that are not gonna? So you just kind of want those teams to win out and beat the other ones like the Bengals who are 7-4. If they lose against this team, they go to 7-5. Raiders go to 5-7. Like.
No, I hear what you're saying. You want the people that are closest to us to fall back and us start jumping ahead of them. I get it.
Right, because I'm not scared of I'm not scared of the goddamn Chiefs. I'm not scared of the Bills or anybody that's 9-2 or 7-2 or what. I ain't scared of them. We just need to make it to the game. You know what I'm saying? And when we get there, hey, every dog has his day. It's any given Sunday with the Raiders.
Richie, wait 1 second there, JT. Richie, this is not Black Thanos. This is tonight's Tales from Diesel. So
I lost my other channel.
Yeah, no, it's not Black Thanos. Black Thanos was on earlier. So now he's telling you that you want the Ravens to continue to lose and you want the Bengals to win. I'm just saying, I just wanted to make sure that you knew who you were talking to. No worries, but go ahead there.
He said he wants the Bengals to win.
Yeah, because he said the Ravens are playing like crap, so you want them to continue to play like crap, I guess.
No, but if you look at the playoff picture, the Bengals, it doesn't matter. Like they still have a better record. They're 7-4, so they need to go to 7-5. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Because they're closer. Yeah,
I understand both points. I understand both points.
Oh no, I get you though. The Ravens are also 7-4. Either way,
you want somebody. You want that somebody's going to lose unless they tie again.
Well, Ravens aren't playing the Bengals though.
Yeah, but no. Now Richie is saying he knows the playoff picture. The Bengals play the Ravens in a few weeks. That's what he's saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. So therefore, the Bengals will and can knock out the Ravens. So he's projecting ahead. He's projecting ahead.
Gotcha.
So that's what it is. So, but what now? And again, I'm not saying that it can't happen. I'm just saying the likelihood of the Raiders winning out. It's rough.
Oh no, it's literally rough. Like I mean, like I think last year was the perfect like storm scenario, and that's what that's what a lot of people like. I think that's why like Rich Eisen, he went all in on the Raiders because he saw that mentality of like, hey, we're playing for each other. We're doing this, and everybody came because you don't see it, but our offensive line, the guys that you don't talk about or whatever, they was literally giving it all and making holes and shit. Like that's what it takes, and that's what he saw. So yeah, the winning out, probability definitely not good, like a 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to, as a Raiders fan, every fucking week, dude. You goddamn right, brother. I am right there. We winning out. But I mean, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be tough. But we're gonna see. And I think we saw a tiny bit last week, but I think the people who Derek Carr was actually calling out, I thought it was Josh Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? But I don't, now that I see how people are reacting. No, I think it was actually people like Chandler Jones. We paid this guy millions of dollars and he's coming half-ass, and I'm like, and everybody else kind of stepping up. So, I mean, as long as everybody keeps doing what they're doing, I can see us going. I think we get 1 or 2 more losses, but I think we win every other game. Can we beat the Chiefs? Yes. Will we? It really depends on, what the motivation going into the game, because it doesn't matter. I remember, dude, I grew up on, we're not going to the playoffs. We just realized this last week, but guess what? We're going against Denver. Guess what? We're going against the Chiefs. And we'd be like 0 and fucking 16, but we could still win against any fucking team or any divisional rival, especially divisional rival. Like, we play them hard. So I think it really depends the momentum in that game. Like, yeah, like it doesn't matter if they won every single game. We lost every single game. Once we get to the Chiefs, dude, we still could beat them. It doesn't matter. Like, because we play raw, rough emotion, and that's our best football. I mean, that's what we are. And that's why when I see fan bases, they say certain stuff, I'm like, you're not a true Raiders fan. I'm like, I can smell it, that I can see it. Like,
Yeah, I got you there, JT. I got you, man. And by the way, I know you enjoy when I'm uncensored, because this way you don't have to worry about your mouth.
right? Like, I literally didn't have to think about not cussing. I'm like, I do that enough in my professional world. I'm like,
I know, and I thank you for coming in as well. But I started a little late because I had to, and I still got to call Brinks back so I can get my the panel on before I go to sleep tonight, because I got to do that. So that's another reason why. But we're on a little bit of overtime right now, which is 2 hours and 5. But since this is uncensored, I don't have to worry about it going to Roku. So we're good there. But JT, thanks for coming. When I saw Tales from Diesel, I'm like, I know who it is.
yeah, well, I made it. I got another channel. And I don't like putting it on here just because there's a lot of haters around
Oh yeah, I got you.
football teams and stuff. So, like, but now, like, one of my channels is basically all I do is I read audiobooks, So
Yeah,
it's like it's
people would say
it's
that
Tales from Diesel.
you got a good voiceover sound, and I agree there too. You if you're not getting work doing voiceovers, then you need to start and find somebody to pimp that for you if you're not doing it already.
Gotcha, brother. Hey, and Richie, and I see the and honestly, and not to go too much longer, but as far as like Josh McDaniels, excuse me, I wanted his head, but then, like I said, after I realized that Carr wasn't talking about McDaniels, and I'm starting to, I live in Maine, so I get people all the time. I drive around in a Raiders car, like massive Raiders emblem, and they're like, "Hey, we'll take Josh McDaniels back." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "You could have him back," but now I'm like, you know what? he's reacting better. He's calling a little better plays. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let's keep him around for a little bit. Like, okay. Like it wasn't McDaniels that was tanking. It was other people that just thought, oh, I'm gonna get $5 million and I'm not gonna do a fucking thing, you know? And everybody else around him's like, dude, we're working our ass off. We're trying to win now. And they're like, oh, I'm just happy to be part of the legacy. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Right. And I think that they were going. I think that they're starting to get it. And even Tay Adams was talking about the playbook, saying that it was very difficult to get the entire playbook down. And obviously, remember, it's not just the offense players. You have to have the O-line do their plays, and everybody has to know what's going on, and it takes a bit. And now we are 11 weeks into a season. Then it takes people to get it. And Thrash even says that seriously, you need to do audiobooks. So, dude, go get your. And I've done things with the broadcasting industry. Go and seek, and say, hey, and your local radio. Go said, dude, I am available for voiceovers, and they will pay you for it for like a little bit of work.
Nice. No, definitely I will. I mean, I've always wanted to. So
yeah. That I mean, because it's money that you can have in your pocket. You just go basically show up and say, my buddy who does broadcasting says that I should look into doing voiceover work, and let them tell you, but keep pounding on the door, and somebody will let you do it. Trust me.
Oh yeah, we're gonna find some straw house in between those little piggies.
That's right. Also, by the way, make sure. Oh shit! I just lost my thought. Oh, I can't remember. But anyway,
Nah, it's all good, man.
Continue to do that, and thanks for coming in tonight as well, there, partner.
Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you for having me, man. I always support your channel. I may not always be in chat, but I always click over. If I'm doing something else, I just kind of slide it on. But I always give you the view and the watch, brother.
Partner, I appreciate that for sure. And like I said, watch tomorrow. Remember, we got NFL Nation Live at 9 and Wild Wild West at 7:30.
Hey, definitely, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate chat. Salute Richie. Salute GA, Matt, everybody, man. Love y'all. Win, lose, or tie is Raiders till we die. The autumn is a Raider.
All right. Hey, take care there, JT. You be well, brother. All right. And that was Tales from Diesel, or the Voice of God, or he has so many different. It's wonderful, but a great voice. And Richard Chase said he turned down voiceover work. I'd look into it, Rich. I definitely have a face for radio, though. But that goes without saying. Y'all take care. Remember, tomorrow, and Matt Rinovich says it well, just win, baby. Tomorrow on this channel, 7:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Wild Wild West. Can't wait to talk about the Raiders game there. And then with our upcoming game against the Chargers, a.k.a. the Garglers, Coach and I will go into it, because we definitely like to do that. Since it's Raiders Chargers week, I definitely want to see a win on our part. And then obviously 9 o'clock, NFL Nation Live on the NFL Nation Live YouTube, along with my YouTube. Also make sure to give MHRT Network. And I need Richie. What is locked? I think it's Lockdown Pod. Yeah, I think Lockdown Podcast. Lockdown Podcast. So we got. It's Jared. I'm gonna take only because it's Jared. And if it was anybody else, I would. I'm not taking it.
For Jared.
Okay, Jared, how you doing? Hopefully they will hear you.
Yeah, I tried to call be the last call, and then I capped. How you doing?
I'm good. Hopefully they can hear you, Jared, because I hear you, but sometimes there is the the sound that they can't hear you on where the way, and I don't know why, but they can't hear you. So I'm going to see if you can hear Jared. Go, Jared, check, keep me doing sound checks. I want to see if people can hear you.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, well, I can, but I want to see if they can. I want to see if they can hear you.
Okay.
Keep talking, Jared. I want to make sure that they can hear you.
Well, first off, I want to congratulate Team USA with a very big win today. That was a very good win. However, a scary win, mind you, but a good win.
Good.
And then, of course, my boys winning last night. Very good win there. However, against the Indy Colts, of course, they played a good first half. They did get a little sluggish in the second. They got it together late. And just pulled it out by the skin of his teeth. Now they got the Falcones, of course, coming up this Sunday, however, and we'll see where they go from here. And then, of course, we got Carolina, the Baltimore Bad Guys, and then we got you guys on Christmas Eve. And I know Jason Dean was talking, you were talking earlier. I hate to be a Grinch, shall we say, but we're looking to spoil your Christmas and give Derek Carr a nice little receipt on Christmas Eve night. But you never know.
Well, I mean, and here's the other thing, Jared, is that I am not, and I trust me, I want to meet you and see you and meet up sometime, but I am not going to Pittsburgh on Christmas Eve for a night game on the 50th anniversary of the Immaculate Deception, where the officials are going to do everything in their power to give you guys the game.
Yeah.
They're going to do everything in their power to give you guys the game. I am not going for that, freezing my choo-choos off and not enjoying it. Now I'll go to Pittsburgh for another game, and hopefully I'll have like a better seats and whatnot. But I'm not going in the dead of winter on Christmas Eve on the 50th anniversary of the Deception game. I'm just not doing that.
And the thing, you're right. And the thing is, the NFL should have scheduled the game. I hate to say it, on a Friday night. It would have been a lot easier, or even for that matter, on a Saturday afternoon. Even though it's still been cold, it would have been a lot easier because, like you said, even people in Pittsburgh talking about who in their right mind would go to Christmas Eve night, however, to a game, however, when it's Christmas Eve night, and you want to be with the family, and then you got to celebrate dinner, and you can watch a Christmas story in football or whatever. It doesn't make sense. The NFL really screwed the pooch here.
Yeah, I agree.
It really did.
I agree.
But like I said, I'm happy to see the Raiders were back in the win column the last 2 weeks. I mean, some two great fellows there the last couple of weeks. I mean, Josh Jacobs, I told Eddie Winslow earlier today, he's playing maybe to get out of Las Vegas, maybe going to stay another few years, who knows. But he's stepped up his game the last couple of weeks. It's good to see the Raiders starting to put the wheels in motion a little bit. And we'll have to wait and see what happens from there.
Yeah. So I agree as well. So what now you're the one that told me about and I'm going to go back this past weekend for college for a little bit. And if you don't mind, you told me that Michigan beat Ohio State, which made me giddy hearing that. So what do you think about who's going to be the final? Is it the final six or the final four?
The final four, however, until the six come in this week, however, because you got the conference championships this week. Got TCU playing K-State at Jerry World this Saturday. You got Purdue playing Michigan in the Big Ten in Indianapolis Saturday night. Clemson in North Carolina and Charlotte this Saturday. Plus, of course, Georgia playing LSU in Atlanta this Saturday, where Georgia's a 3-touchdown favorite. They should just romp all over LSU and Brian Kelly. I mean, right now, you look at the top six. Georgia is the team to beat, followed by Michigan. Then you got TCU. USC is definitely making heads big time, however, and then Ohio State, and then possibly and number six. It's hard to say who number six is right now because you look at Penn State, you look at like I said, Oregon and some of these other teams. But Eddie Winslow and I talked about this. If that kid from USC right now is not your Heisman winner, shame on the committee, because right now this kid is better than C.J. Stroud. He's better than Young. He's better than even J.J. McCarthy of Michigan. This kid is the real McCoy at USC, and he should be the Heisman winner.
Well, here's the thing, though. I mean, I don't know enough stats about it. His name's what? Caleb Williams?
Yeah, Caleb Williams, yeah. Caleb Williams, yeah.
Right. I don't know enough about him because it's the West Coast bias. You got to have so much because I've never heard of him per se, and unless people get out of their hole, I don't think that he has enough pub. He might have the better stats, but if he doesn't have enough pub, they're going to give it to the guy that has enough pub. And it's probably going to be between Bryce, Stroud, or Levis. And again, I don't know any of these guys. I don't know any of their stats. I mean, not one.
Well,
Don't know.
I'll pull up the stats here. I'll tell you them right now. I'm looking at the stats right now because each of them right now. I'm looking at Bryce stats now. 230 to 359, 27 touchdowns, 5 picks, 3,007 yards. And Bryce is only a junior. He could come out and be one of the top kids in the draft this coming year, mind you. I mean, that's his stats. CJ Stroud, I'm looking at his stats now. 2,991, or 3,340, 37 touchdowns, 6 picks, 235 to 355. He's also a junior this year.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at him as possibly the 4th pick overall. And like I said, you talk about Caleb Williams. I mean, Caleb Williams has been unbelievably talented this year. Looking at his stats right now. Let's take a look at his stats, okay? What's his stats? Hold on. Pull up his stats here. Let's see. Caleb Williams. Okay. Caleb Williams. Okay. Here we go. He's a sophomore. 144, 214, 1,930 yards, however, 17 touchdowns and 2 picks. And like I said, for the year, he has 3,712 yards, 34 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, the fewest interceptions behind Stroud and Williams. So right now, you're looking at maybe possibly 3 of the top 10, maybe going in the draft this coming year if they decide to turn pro a year or a couple of years earlier. But right now, my money is on Williams, and I would put maybe Stroud at number 2. Young goes down to 3 because of him losing to Georgia and also losing to Tennessee. I think that's where it hurts him. With Stroud, yeah, you have that loss to Michigan, but again, you played hardly anybody tough all year in the Big Ten, whereas USC, they played Notre Dame, and in that Pac-12 conference, even though USC is going to the Big Ten in a few years, however, I think the big Pac-12 wants to at least have one representative at least represent them, and I think Williams fits that criteria.
Okay. And I'm going to ask. Yeah, I'm going to ask. By the way, did the Flyers win tonight? They were.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I know we put a whooping on them on Friday. I'm taking a look here.
Yeah, what was it? What was it? 5-1 Pens.
No, we lost in overtime, 3-2 Carolina. You guys won 3-1.
No, I was talking about the whooping that the Pens put on the Flyers last game.
Oh yeah, 5-1 on Friday. Yeah, 5-1 it was on Friday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But so
I'm looking at the thing now. I mean, the Flyers have really been in a tailspin.
Yeah, they have.
The Penguins, but the team right now in the East obviously is Boston. They're 19-3. And in the West right now, it's Las Vegas off to a fast start, however, at 17-6. But the Bruins right now at 19-3, where they have not lost a single game at home yet, at 13-0. That is pretty scary right now, even though it's not December yet. They've played very well the first 6 weeks so far.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Jared, I'm gonna let you go. If it was anybody else, I wouldn't have answered the phone. But and I'm gonna say this. If you can, I know you had issues before, try to hit the link because the sound is better and we know it comes on if you hit the link. You just got to allow the audio into whatever phone or whatever you're using.
I plan on that. I will definitely do that. And I'm going to end up watching the movie right now, fall asleep, so I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Well, hey, thanks for coming in, partner. It's always a great show when we hear from the Pittsburgh Report with Jared.
No problem. Talk to you soon.
All right. Good night, brother.
Thanks.
And that was Jared. That is the last. That's the last portion of our show because that's Jared. And I let him on obviously because it's Jared. Defensive end, yeah. Or the kid from Alabama, the linebacker that everybody talks about, that would be like a Micah Parsons. I think what's he called, like edge linebacker or whatever. But yeah, that kid. But if the Raiders continue to win, he's not going to be available either. So just win, baby. Just win. I mean that. So y'all take care. Tomorrow, remember, be here tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 Eastern Time on this channel, along with MHRT Network, along with Lockdown Podcast or Lockdown Defense Podcast, I believe. Go find those channels. Please subscribe to them as well. And then NFL Nation Live on YouTube, NFL Nation Live, and this channel at 9:00 Eastern. I will be leaving the Wild Wild West show to be on for the NFL Nation Live show. That is 9:00 Eastern time. So 7:30 Eastern time here on this channel, along with MHRT Network and Lockdown Defense Podcast. Then at 9:00 on this channel, Captain Jack's channel that you're watching right now, or you should be watching it. If you're on Facebook, come to the channel. Watch Wild Wild West at 7:30 and watch NFL Nation Live at 9. Y'all take care. Thanks again. Like, share, and please make comments after the show. It gets the what is it? The analogs. Gets all of that mathematical stuff up. So y'all take care. We'll see you tomorrow, and have a great rest of your night. I'm going to go get some sleep. Take care.